Hello everybody, I'm Chris. Welcome to the Hearthstone Legends Deck Spotlight. Today we are going to strike fear into the heart of aggro with Mixxoh's Taunt Warrior. Taunt Warrior is the latest incarnation of one of the oldest deck archetypes, Control Warrior. While Control Warriors of the past focused on winning through combos or gaining massive amounts of armor, the current version focuses on stalling the game out with a wall of minions and ending things fast with their quest. With new cards like Tar Creeper, Stonehill Defender, and Fireplume's Heart, any matchup could be won. Let's start off with the core of this deck, Fireplume's Heart. One of the strongest cards from Un'Goro, completing this quest puts the power of the Fire Lord in your hands with Sulfuras. Only costing 3 mana, Sulfuras gives Taunt Warriors the vital swing turn they need to get out of any sticky situation. Dealing 4 controlled damage, 8 random damage with your hero power, and leaving 5 mana for a big minion is one of the strongest moves you can make. However, while getting to this point may take some time, it's not hard thanks to cards like Stonehill Defender. Stonehill Defender and Fireplume's Heart go together like peanut butter and jelly thanks to Stonehill Defender's incredibly high value. This is a rare card that serves 3 important roles: protection from aggro, card generation, and activation for your quest. When picking a minion, unless you are going up against heavy control, it's a good idea to pick cards that fit your curve. Fiery War Axe is another key player in this deck. Like most of the cards in this deck, you need to get as much value out of it as you can. Don't swing at the first minion you see. Hold on to the axe until you see a high priority target like Murloc Warleader or Radiant Elemental. Armorsmith is a great card to hold against aggro. When placed behind a taunt wall, Armorsmith can generate a massive amount of armor for you. Ally Armorsmith can also give you a lot of armor, but be careful. As a high priority target, you want to play this card when you think your opponent is out of removals. You can also combo this card with Cruel Taskmaster to generate double the armor. Remember, value is everything. Your removal cards need to be used sparingly. Use Execute on the scariest minion and try to get a whole board with Brawl. Thanks to your taunts and armor, you can afford to be a bit greedy. If you are able to hold Brawl until the end of the game, you can combo it with your new hero power to give you a 50% chance of dealing 8 damage to your opponent. Small tricks like these could save you. So, what should your starting hand look like? Against aggro decks, you want to look for Armorsmith, Stonehill Defender, Fiery War Axe, and Tar Creeper. Against control decks, hold on to Acolyte of Pain, Stonehill Defender, and Cruel Taskmaster if you want to be more aggressive. A good rule of thumb is to toss any card over 3 mana. Now let's talk about matchups. When going up against aggro druid, look for Fiery War Axe, Tar Creeper, Whirlwind, Ravaging Ghoul, and Ally Armorsmith. In this matchup, it is vital to keep control in order to win. Make sure to hold on to Brawl for living mana. Jade Druid is a trickier matchup. Your new hero power drastically loses value when the golems hit 9 health. In this matchup, you need to be aggressive. Try to end it early by combining Bloodhoof Brave and Cruel Taskmaster. Kill Gadgetzan Auctioneer and Fandral Staghound on sight. Try to save your executes for golems with more than 9 health. Luckily, with the aggression of the meta right now, we don't have to worry about this deck too often. When going up against Hunter, toss the quest. Not only do most games not last long enough to see its completion, but your original hero power will save you some stress and keep your health high. When mulliganing, look for Fiery War Axe, Armorsmith, Tar Creeper, and Bloodhoof Brave. When going up against Secret Mage, try triggering their mirror entities with small minions like Cruel Taskmaster and Stonehill Defender. Be careful with your brawls. You don't want it getting cancelled by Counterspell. Remember, to keep a strong board, it's better to have the focus on your minions and not your face. If you run into Quest Mage, take an aggressive approach to the match. Against Priest, kill Lyra the Sunshard on sight. This is one of those cards that can spiral out of control if left alive. In the same vein, Radiant Elemental is another card that would cause major problems for you. Try to combo Acolyte of Pain with Cruel Taskmaster or Whirlwind effects to get extra value out of him. This deck doesn't have much card draw, so it's important to get it wherever possible. As always, watch out for cards like Dragonfire Potion, Potion of Madness, and Shadow Words. If going against Dragon Priest, safe execute for a big dragon like Ysera. Quest Rogue could be a rough matchup. It's important to keep their board clear before they play Crystal Core. If things get out of hand in the late game, playing Primordial Drake with Sleep with the Fishes will clear the board. To control the board, look for Stonehill Defender, Bloodhoof Brave, Tar Creeper, and the Curator. When going up against Evolve Shaman, it's key to control the early game. Take it slow, don't rush, and play into Devolve. Make sure you clear out Mana Tide Totem before it gains too much value. Paladins have two main decks floating around right now, Murloc and Mid-Range. When going up against the Murlocs, save your axe for Murloc Warleader. If he stays alive, you won't. Make sure Getaway Kodo gets triggered on low value minions, and try to combo Ravaging Ghoul with Sleep with the Fishes. If things get out of control, brawl. Going up against mid-range is a struggle. You need to squeeze value out of every card. There's a good chance that you will not have enough removal cards for all of their big minions. Last but not least, Warriors. Lucky for us, our deck is strong against Patches and his crew. Just follow an early game curve and you should do just fine. When paired up against another Taunt Warrior, don't rush. The key to this matchup isn't who gets the quest completed first, but who has better resource management and generation. Keep a strong board presence and you will do fine. That's all you need to know about playing Mixxoh's Taunt Warrior. Here are some cards we think might work well with this deck if you need to make some substitutions. Dirty Rat, Cornered Sentry, Galactic Crawler, Slam, Tar Lord, Second Rate Bruiser, and Bog Creeper. Tell us what you think of the deck. Love it? Hate it? Leave a comment down below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more decks and gameplay. A link to Mixxoh's deck is in the description, so make sure to check it out. Thanks for watching and see you around the hearth.